Sometimes in your life and in my life, there's these seasons we go through where God puts something in your heart. This is the God moment. This is the beginning of the thumbprint. God puts something in his heart. Now, he's 40. How old were you? How old are you? God begins to put something in your heart about a faith adventure, something in your heart about what he wants for your life, what he wants for your family, what he wants for your kids, what he wants in his relationship with you. And God put this thing in Moses' heart to be a deliverer for the people of Israel. So then Moses, like a lot of us, he thought, well, I'll do that. Yeah, I'm raised in the king's palace. I've got all kinds of credentials. I'll do it in my own energy, in my own strength, with my own efforts. And so he began to try to be that leader, to be that deliverer. He saw some of the Israelites under oppression. He said, I'll go fix it. And then he tried to fix it in the flesh, if you will, in his own energies. And he was found out, and it wasn't a good situation. And then he got afraid. They said, oh, you want to kill us too, like you killed that guy? We saw you. We saw what you're trying to do. And Moses got afraid, and he ran to the wilderness, to the desert. He was a Midian dweller. He ran for the hills. He said, oh, I guess I missed it. I guess I'm not going to be the guy. This isn't turning out the way I thought. And so then he's in the backside of a desert, one version tells us, the backside of the desert, taking care of sheep for how many years? 40. I know sometimes, we live in a culture of ants in the pants, ants in the pants. Don't we? We live in an attention deficit culture. We just got to always go chasing after shiny things. But he's in the backside of a desert for 40 years. And in that 40 years, what happens, a lot happens in that 40 years. A lot of things happen for all of us. Maybe God put something in your heart at once upon a time. And then you set off to do it. I'm going to do it. I can make this happen. Yes, I'm smart. I'm young. I have energy. I know people. I have money. I have connections. I'm the guy. I'm the girl. I can do this. Only to find out you just fall flat on your face. Because if God's not touching it, if God's not touching it, there's just only so much you can do. And there's not a fulfillment, there's not a satisfaction. So you may have experienced it, and then you get discouraged. And then you give up. And Moses just said, oh, forget it, I'm just going to run to the wilderness. He just ran to the desert, the backside of the desert. Now, just because we gave up doesn't mean God gave up. Come on, somebody. Just because we gave up, just because we got tired and quit, just because we said, oh, forget it, God didn't forget it. 40 years later, the Promiseville still stands 40 years later. Some of you out there, you have given up on yourself. God has not.